I'm the King of the North from Northern Gaming. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. In this episode, we are going to take on the Gargoyle bosses. I've wiped once on this fight because I was trying to get the tail, and I didn't have a whole lot of luck getting it down. And by the time I did get its tail, I was in a bad positioning and fell off the roof. This boss isn't difficult if you're just trying to down it. I believe it is the first real skill check of the game, though. Mainly because they throw two gargoyles at you at one time, which can get messy if you're not careful. There we go. That is how that is supposed to work. Head on up these stairs. Climb this ladder. And we will begin this boss fight. As I said, I've already done this. I was trying to collect the tail off of this boss. Finally got it, but did end up falling off because of the positioning I put myself in to try and get the tail. So, hopefully, I can just take this guy out this time. Doing pretty decent damage to him. This is a tail wipe, probably. No, just going back down. This is kind of the problem I had when I was trying to get the tail off of him, is he kept landing on the perimeter of the roof, and the other one just entered the battle here, so I gotta be careful. And I wasn't able to get on his tail like I wanted to. And alright, so one's dead. I got the halberd. Okay. As soon as he stops breathing fire, I can take some real shots at him. Get this off the screen. Obviously, when they start breathing fire, as long as you're in a good position to get around them, yeah, it's a great opportunity to do some decent damage. Like here. And that is the gargoyle fight. It's not hard, that's why it's worth jumping off or doing what you need to do to get the axe off of his tail. So I totally recommend trying it. It's worth it. And we will climb this tower and ring the first bell. I did it. We all did it. Well, anyone that made it up here did, right? Pull this lever and ring that bell of sweet victory. Go ahead and head back down. There it is, ring the bell. Can we get the ladder now? I am going to try and get back on the top of Firelink Shrine. I know I messed that up the first time I did it. There seemed to be... We will join his... Oh, learn gestures, sorry. I am going to try to get back on top of the Firelink Shrine. The first time I did it, I got onto the ledge that I needed to get onto, but I couldn't walk up, and then I tried to roll and ended up rolling off of the ledge, but doing some research, I did what I was supposed to do. Not sure why I was stuck trying to walk up though. So I'll give it another shot. Hopefully have a little bit better luck. Walk through this slaughter. We will be coming through this area multiple times throughout this run. We are going to go to the Firelink Shrine. I am going to hit the bonfire up, rest there, level up, and move forward. Head down for now, because we are going to hit up the fire. We got a decent number of souls. Want to take advantage of that. Level up. Grab some more vitality, endurance, and strength. Because we will not be holding on to this dragon sword forever. We do need to start prepping ourselves to move on to the next weapon, which I will be using the claymore. Okay, gonna run up here, trigger this elevator, walk off here, come to the side here. The platforming in this game is a bit brutal, but a roll tends to be pretty safe. Yeah, I don't know why I have such a hard time climbing this. Rolling up works. It's risky. But it works. I am gonna grab those items. I do want to go back to the Asylum, but I do want to grab these items since I can. So, actually, I think we needed to come through here anyway to get that key. Oh man, I thought I almost fell off. Okay, so we're gonna run and jump over to here now. And try to do the same thing we just did again. Like I said, the platforming in this game is a little brutal. Coming through, going back to the Asylum, there's a chance of getting a decent weapon as well. Just want to make sure I line this up well enough. Okay, here we are. Hopefully no whammies of getting stuck like I did earlier. Okay, got through it. Make our way around here. Curl up into a little ball. And just wait a bit. There it goes. Our taxi service back to the Asylum. The enemies in this area are a lot stronger than they were the first time we came here, well, when we first started here. So it's important to be mindful of that. These guys will do decent damage if you're not careful. And as you see, there are more of them than there was the first time we came in here. And you see that they do quite a bit more damage with all this gear on that we got. Alright, going to head in here. Do not walk onto the center of this room. It will collapse and put you into a boss fight that you do not want to fight right now. Head back through here. And this is a Black Knight. He has an ultra great sword that I would love to have drop right now. And I am going to try to get him to come back into this area, so it'll be a little bit easier to fight him in open space. Of course, I am in water right now, so that's not helping me. So let's come back here. The water was definitely slowing me down too much. Did not feel comfortable fighting him there. I will try to fight him up here instead, as long as there's no enemies. Okay. You know what? I'll take him in this hallway. It's fine. Not the best camera angle that I want to be doing this with, but I can make it work. There's another enemy in this area that could end up getting involved here, which would definitely screw things up for me. Hopefully he is not staying in there, is he? Oscar the Grouch in there. Yeah, he's kind of just moving around right now. I don't know what happened to the audio with that backstab, but we did get the backstab. Okay, this knight is almost dead. So, here we go. Give us that sword. Oh, we got the shield. Oh well. There he is. He is now hollowed, and he has come to battle us. I mean, he shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as you get some backstabs in. He is much more aggressive than most of the enemies that we have encountered. A lot of people tend to use the Black Knight to take him down at times, which is totally an option too, because the Black Knight will come out and you can line them up and they do damage each other, and the Black Knight has some pretty wild swings to him, so he can definitely take this guy out pretty quickly for you. Keep just doing laps around him. Eventually he'll give in. Roll, roll, roll. Alright. weapon is at risk, so I took too many shots using my ability for this sword. Apparently it does a lot of damage to it, using the weapon art for it. So hopefully we can get him down before we need to really switch weapons here. I was hoping to not lose too much stamina there. Roll, roll. Really wanted to get a backstab on this guy. It would have put us in a much better position to deal with him. And we broke his stance there. I kind of wish I would have not rolled away from him like I did. Alright, he's got 33 more left. Oh, not 33 more left. I did 33 to him. What the hell am I saying? Roll. Now he's done. I probably shouldn't have been so conservative with trying to hit him when opportunities open and just struck early and let him come into the swipes. But we got him, and that's all that matters, right? Oh, totally forgot. Totally forgot that came back. Gotta be careful of these enemies. Backstab in here. There's 2 shield guys in here this time. Okay, now we only have to worry about 1. Fortunately, this guy didn't get too aggressive on us. I desperately need to repair this weapon. And here we have the item we could not grab earlier when we first were in here, the rusted iron ring. Improves balance on poor footing. We'll equip it for now because we don't have another ring. And it is time for us to head back home to the Firelink Shrine. We are not ready to take on the boss for this area, especially not with a broken weapon that we have. I really wanted to come in here for a shot at the greatsword, but was not able to get that. We did get the shield, which is nice, but it's not what we were after. Carefully along the edge here. And we'll go back for our taxi service here. Curl up like a ball. Now when we run back, I am going to run to the bonfire. Well, I'm going to stop at the bonfire in Firelink Shrine and see if we can level up. And then I'm going to run to the bonfire back where the blacksmith Andre is. I'm going to park there, and I will do some off-recording grinding for some Titanite shards off of some enemies in that area. This way I can begin to improve the strength or upgrade the claymore, so I can end up switching to that weapon. I also want to head over to Andre too, because let's face it, this weapon is shot. Back in Firelink Shrine now. Stop at this bonfire. There we go. Level up. Grab some more vitality. It always helps to have more health. Going to head back down this elevator, or head up this elevator. As I said, we will be going back to Andre's bonfire, where we will rest. I will likely end the episode there, because we are over 20 minutes now. But I will do some grinding off recording to get some Titanite shards for upgrades. And the enemies in this area have a chance to drop Titanite shards. And it costs quite a bit to get pretty high with any kind of weapon. It scales up. I think it's 1, and then it one's 2, 2, and then it starts costing, you know, more Titanites per upgrade you do. Grab these souls. The comfort of Andre's hammer. Going to rest here, as I said, and I will call this an episode. Got a lot done. Took care of the gargoyles and went back to the Asylum. And next episode, we will likely be going through the forest and taking on another knight for another ring. So I hope to see you next episode. Please give me a like, comment, and feel free to subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.